Вечер.
Добрый вечер.
Мы решили пройти новую игрушку Memoria. Это квест приключенческий, с магией, принцессами,
Красивыми рисунками.
ну и прочим. Начнем.
Вступление мне уже нравится. Музыка красивая, оформление тоже. Долгое вступление.
By the gods, this is a good start. Where did these people set up their tent? If there's nothing around the next bend, I'm turning around.
Так, ну это наш главный герой, который хочет освободить свою возлюбленную из образа ворона. Он идет к магу в шатер, чтобы договориться о заклинании.
Графика вполне симпатичная.
Тоже
Смотрим,
древо.
что дальше.
Шатер.
Красивый шатер.
Finally. Hey you, little girl. Giacomo Nauta sent me. I'm here about the riddle. Do you speak Goretti? I'm a friend. Giacomo told you I would come.
He spoke of the hero of Andergast, a strong, courageous and clever man. Not someone I could slice open from head to foot in the blink of an eye.
I am the hero of Andergast.
Can you do magic? Heal things with fairy magic? The way the hero healed the dreams of an Andergastrian was magic?
It wasn't quite like that, but yes. I can repair things magically.
Then prove it. This before me is the flying fortress Kashalri. I recreated it from my dreams. But no matter what I do, it keeps tipping over. Use your magic to make it stand up, and I'll let you see my father.
Piece of cake.
Так, чтобы построить ее вертикально. Давайте попробуем.
No magic necessary here.
Не сложилось.
Так, у героя есть заклинание, которое позволяет ломать и чинить хрупкие вещи. Давайте попробуем. Так, рюкзак. Починить.
Watch and learn.
Опа.
Learn that you have a big mouth?
The fortress isn't broken, it's just badly made.
Don't make excuses. Use your magic to make it stand up, and I'll let you see my father.
Так, крепость из прутиков не единственный объект. Понятно, что увидеть, нажмите пробел, оглядитесь. Может быть, здесь есть предмет, который помогут починить крепость.
Сундук, сундук, сундук. Я хочу увидеть сундук.
Да, наверное. Давай заглянем в сундук.
Покажем звездочкой.
Бутылка.
Я подумала, это свиток.
Теперь есть бутылка. Предметы можно комбинировать с другими или объединять их с активными точками. Все, что просматривать. Так. В сундуке у него все. Так, бутылка. Что она нам дает?
It's about as wide as the stick fortress.
Это как бы намек. Давайте попробуем.
Что?
Она такой же
The
ширины, как
fortress would
крепость.
fit perfectly in the bottle, but how am I supposed to get it in there?
Почини, сломать. Так, мы сломали бутылку, а сейчас можем починить ее.
What are you
Крепость
doing?
Don't
оказалась
worry,
внутри.
I just want to try
Ну да.
something.
Если не знаешь, что делать, дальше нажми по значку книги. Ну, мы пока знаем, наверное, что делать.
А
Так.
где значок книги?
Oh,
May I go in now?
Papa, there's someone here claiming to be a hero.
Send him in.
If you truly are the hero, then you're a bit boring. You remind me more of a stupid, grumpy peasant.
I'm a bird catcher, and I no longer care what others think of me. I rescued a fairy, and I freed a kingdom. I don't have to prove anything to anyone.
All right, go in. But watch your back, I'm right behind you.
О, как.
Мы не прогулялись по лесу.
Ah, Geron. How
Марокканский
nice.
стиль.
Come,
Старые
sit.
фонари.
Sit.
Are you Fahi?
Yes, sit down. Did you find this place all right?
Yeah. I was told that you sell a spell that can permanently change a person's form.
A person's or an animal's? But everything in its time. Tea?
Выпьем чайку.
Давай.
All right.
Ah, a man of taste. That's good. Andergast is cold, is it not?
It's all right. But about that spell.
Of course. You understand that permanent physical transformation is a formidable power. It demands a great deal of courage to request such power.
I have my reasons.
I know. Giacomo told me as much. You know my price.
Giacomo said something about a riddle.
Correct. You like riddles, Geron, don't you?
Да. Почему
Of
бы
course
нет?
I like riddles. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. You'll carry it with you for a while, twist it and turn it in your mind, and perhaps even despair briefly. But when you finally solve it, the reward will be much sweeter.
Where did you get this riddle anyway?
For more than 3 moons, my daughter and I have both had the same dream every night. It's even more wondrous that this dream tells a true story, a memory from a time 450 years ago when our world faced its greatest battle. I will now tell you the beginning of the dream. You don't need to know more. And then the riddle. If you can solve it, you'll receive the power to restore your beloved.
And if not?
Garon, you are the hero of Andergast. Of course you'll solve it. So, are you ready?
Поехали.
I'm ready.
Good. The dream begins, as I said, 450 years ago, in an ancient vault far beneath my home city of Fasara. The powers of darkness threaten the land, and the great and decisive battle is imminent. When one night, a group of heroes enters the tomb of an ancient Mogul mage.
Загадочно. Действительно.
Похоже, вот она заставка.
Это все была присказка. Красиво. Напоминает город эльфов. Столкин. Смотри, камень человека.
Я забыл, как это называется? Монстров. Не стражи называются. Главный мужик тут закопан. Часть 1.
Они, кстати, столько стилей намешали.
Prepare yourselves. I shall open the burial chamber now. Are we all here?
All here, for crying out loud.
It could have been worse.
Sure, we could have lost the mute Farkina too, or the dainty princess who can't fight.
Calm yourself, Shabib. You're not the only one whose nerves are frayed.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did the princess have to see a little blood? Did it break her tender heart?
Yes. Crack. Now you'll have to endure me without one.
Princess Zadia, Alric, we must stick together. The legendary mask of Malakar lies within this burial chamber. If we succeed in bringing it to the Holy Army in the Rashtulian Wall, the battle against the demons will be mere child's play.
If we succeed, and these walls don't swallow us up first.
I'm working as fast as I can.
Пытается открыть дверь.
I can't find the lock. Give me a moment. It has to be here somewhere.
Ну вот мы наконец начинаем игру.
Там был вход в гробницу вроде бы.
Ну да, который, собственно
Там
говоря.
не
Ну, давай сначала поговорим со всеми.
Why did the
про
Fakina
хван.
people cast you out?
None of your business.
True, your past is your problem alone. All that counts is that you lead us safely through the mountains to the army.
I just want my money, and soon.
В общем, поговорили.
Как решить?
What did you call me before?
Shabib. That's Tula Media for little boy.
Without me, you'd be long dead.
Please, no quarrels.
She started it.
Они неравнодушны к друг другу.
Все может быть.
Stay back. We don't know what else is hidden here.
Так, войти не удалось. Давай с магом поговорим.
Mage,
Princess?
Так, отряд героев.
why exactly did you choose us as companions?
Who are you talking about in particular?
Так, почему взял
Can
воин?
that mercenary over there do anything other than hit things and yell?
That's more than you can do, Poppet.
Alric keeps the monsters at bay. He's a good man.
Will
Феркинес.
Raghvan really accompany us to the end?
Yes. As soon as we're finished here, he'll lead us through the Rashtulian wall to the Holy Army. He grew up in those mountains. He knows the way better than any other.
You do know that Farkina's an outcast, don't you? Even his own people fear him.
We have no other choice. We need him.
Так, какой-то Гарун.
What
Кто
was
это?
Haroon's role?
He was your personal bodyguard. He was supposed to protect you.
Which he did. Right up until the end.
I am sorry about him.
He knew the risks. The important thing is that you're still alive.
Значит, мертв. Так, еще и Саджа.
Did you specifically look for a princess?
No,
Саджа это...
I sent for
Она.
a Ptolemid scholar, but those are hard to find in these bloody days. Only a few are able to defend themselves and not fall victim to the marauding bands currently battling for dominance in Fazar.
The streets of Fazar have always been a screaming nightmare.
And thus, it's an even greater miracle that you survived there for so long. You're the outcast heiress of a toppled ruler. I would not have bet my ducats on you.
Маг.
How did a mage like you come to lead a group such as this?
I wanted to join the army in Punin when a nobleman from Fazar told me about the mask. The rest was a question of money and determination.
Все логично.
Enough of that.
Так,
Давай задание.
наше задание.
What do we do next?
We force our way into the burial chamber of the Mughal and steal the mask of Malakar. Then we take it over the peaks of the Rashtulian wall to the Holy Army before they march into battle.
And there we triumph, or perish miserably.
The future of this world is in our hands.
Логично. Гробница.
How deep are we?
Only the gods know. Fazar was built up layer by layer on the ruins of older dynasties. Beneath that lay vaults as ancient as the land itself. This burial chamber, for example, was erected 2,000 years ago by the last living Mughal mage, Malakar. It is said he was a grand master of elemental and transformation magic. He could bend ore and earth to his will with the snap of his fingers. These halls were his greatest and last piece of work.
Красивенько.
Are you sure that the mask waits behind these walls?
Yes, quite sure. No one
Надо
knows where the
послушать.
Mughal Malakar obtained the mask, or if he even created it himself. But he was so obsessed with it and its power that he ultimately took it with him to his grave. It's also said that he never succeeded in awakening its true power while he lived.
What does it do?
They say that the wearer of the mask can turn any lost battle, indeed any defeat and any loss at all, into an enduring victory.
Наконец-то мы поняли, зачем им эта маска.
Чтобы всех победить.
Why is it called the Holy Army?
The Holy Army
Короче.
is an army of
Никак
clerics.
нельзя.
Only with the holy might of the gods, so it is believed, can we withstand the attacking hordes of demons.
You said the army is
Благовестие.
advancing over the Rashtulian mountains. Why such a difficult route?
Most of the passes are guarded by the legions of evil. In addition, there's a magical place across the peaks of the Rashtulian wall where they hope to forge a final, crucial alliance. We'll join the army there.
Ну и битва.
How could it come to this? An invasion of evil in our age?
There are always dark times, Princess. but what exactly brought them about no longer matters. The only important thing is that we're prepared to fight. The greatest heroes of our age have gathered to fight the decisive battle in the Gorian desert.
And to go down in history forever.
If we win.
Ну что,
Aren't
цель
you
народная.
starting to get tired of prattling?
He's right.
Хороший
We have to
вопрос.
continue.
Do you have no
Это
more
утверждение.
questions?
Давай предложим свою помощь.
What's the problem?
The lock is hidden. I can't find it. Some sort of secret mechanism. Perhaps an objectum disapparatic.
Whatever it may be, you have to open it.
Так, ну помощь мы предложили, так понимаю, теперь нам надо что-то искать.
Оу,
Колонны.
I feel a throbbing, and they're warm, like a sick heart.
Как больное сердце. Кошмар.
сердце похоже тему.
Better not.
Не стоит.
А там еще в ближней колонне тоже можно было подойти. Вон, видишь, вот туда можно вставить турбину.
Сюда?
Возможно.
Нет,
Давай
это уже по этому индикатору две колонны выбрались.
А, понятно. А вот упавшие.
Вот я хочу посмотреть, что это у нас такое.
There are grooves here.
Letters? Can you read them?
No, they're just grooves, nothing more.
Как бы не
Ясно.
так.
Что это?
I'm not
фигня?
touching that. It looks sticky and poisonous.
Что клейкое и ядовитое. А вот тут что-то еще. Рука чья-то.
Страшно.
Stay away from the Guardians, Princess. Even their detached limbs still have some life in them.
Мгм. И сам страж.
Stay down.
Лежит. Вот и поговорили. Так, и можно выйти в зал. Ну, нам тут делать
Do you
больше
have a
нечего.
death wish? You saw what kind of creatures are running around out there.
Шага сделать нельзя. Это что-то.
Но мы гордо пошли.
If this is what the princesses in this country are like, I would hate to see the kings.
Don't worry, you won't. The last Caliph of Fazar was skinned alive 5 moons ago.
Was he a tyrant?
Yes, like every ruler in this city. Besides,
What?
did you see the tattoo on her arm? I believe it's the mark of Malakar. She's a direct descendant.
We brought the great-great-great-great-granddaughter of an accursed Mogul mage monster into his burial chamber. Are you out of your mind?
She's a good person, trust me, and will
Мага все
soon move
хорошие
Ну
her.
люди.
А он бубнит, бубнит, бубнит. Бу-бу-бу-бу-бу.
Такой текст. Так, что тут у
Ух ты,
нас?
сколько всего. Давай. Да, да, наверх, наверх, наверх.
The only
Одна
way
из
in or
гробниц.
out is the door.
Это вход в гробницу, как мы узнали.
Обломок серьги.
Even if we have to smash the entire burial chamber, I will triumph.
В которую заставки попали.
М,
Так, чья-то рука. Это, наверное,
The
этого
legacy
мужика.
of these hands held me prisoner my whole life. But today, I will finally free myself. Oh, Kasim, you'll regret what you've done to me.
Страж.
Can you hear me? I'm sorry about your broken legs. It's very lonesome down here. But one step closer, and we'll break your neck as well.
Какая гордая девочка.
А, так, где мы стоим? Вот тут. И пошла.
Я думаю, дальше уже бродить будем. Что можно на этом закончить временно.
You remind me of the palace guards I once knew. But unlike them,
Это
you
долгое
were against me from the
путешествие по
beginning
воспоминаниям.
and didn't stab me in the back later. Thanks, I suppose.
То есть тут была битва, остался страж. Какое-то чудовище еще есть.
Bastard.
Так, а вот, собственно
It's
говоря,
hanging just out of reach.
сумка и гарун.
It would take too long to get him down. We're running out of time.
А мы сумку взять не можем?
Сейчас об этом будем думать. Я уже нашел кинжал.
А там вот не что-то лежит на дорожке,
Где что-то лежит на дорожке?
а вот под рукой. Нет, это камень.
Да, наверное.
Ладно.
Попробуем срезать сумку.
Мгм.
Так, что-то с него сыпалось.
Ничего не получилось, да?
Не получилось, что-то там высыпалось. Разве не видишь? Что-то упало вот сюда.
А, вот, да, всякие штучки. Щетка, бинт. Вино. Однако ж.
Веревочка.
Our rope. If only we had noticed the guardians from the other side. No, just listen to yourself. How pathetic you are. Haroon had to die. We all have to be prepared to die. That's the sacrifice we must make in order to rise above our miserable existence.
Гордая
Ну,
девочка.
я думаю, мы можем забрать эту веревку.
Сейчас попробуем отрезать.
Absolutely not. That's our only way back.
Ну ладно.
Решили назад не ходить. Так, ну и все, больше дорог нету.
А вон наверху мы можем что-нибудь посмотреть?
Колоннада какая-то. Только если
И
посмотреть.
левее.
I don't hear anything except the puzzled mumbling of the mage and the furious self-pity of the warrior. It borders on the miraculous that we've made it this far.
Мы записываем вечером, поэтому
Можем немножечко тупить.
поэтому, наверное, первую серию мы закончим здесь.
Нет, давай еще чуть-чуть посмотрим. Очень интересно. Давай вернемся. Ну, какое-то
The
задание
only way
должно
in
быть.
or out is the door.
Какое-то, наверное, должно быть.
Итак.
Итак, до следующих встреч
А
во
вот-
второй серии.